Hello guys, welcome to Exotics 360. In this video I will be showing you what the future holds for Nigeria or Matherland. Nigeria is a country that has been blessed with rich natural and human resources, although it has often been said oil has been more of a curse than a help. Well, with the changes already being made globally to drastically reduce our carbon energy consumption, it is a curse that will not be with us much longer. The trick to our economic renaissance does not lie in foreign direct investment, those will come if we have good security and our human capital is ready. Neither will we find the solution by racking up more debts. The trick lies in how to increase productivity, especially among our burgeoning youths, and how quickly we achieve economic complexity. Given that so much of Nigeria's economy has been based around oil, the need for strong leadership to reshape our productive sectors is now greater than ever before. This transformation is a major challenge in itself, as Qatar, where this publication is based, and other Gulf states are only too aware. Unfortunately for Nigeria, this challenge has become significantly more difficult as a result of the many failures of the current All Progressives Congress (APC) administration and its leader, President Muhammadu Buhari. In my lifetime, Nigeria's economy has never been in a worse state than it is now, and the lives of our peoples have never been so destitute and insecure. President Buhari has racked up an impressive list of records since he took office. Record unemployment. The number of unemployed persons in Nigeria increased 33% of the total population in Buhari term of office, that is more than the populations of Qatar, Kuwait, UAE, Bahrain, Oman combined. Record poverty. According to a report by Brookings Institution, last year, Nigeria overtook India as the country with the largest number of people living in extreme poverty. Record number of children out of school. According to UNICEF, the figure is now 16.5 million. Insecurity. Record insecurity. More people were killed by Boko Haram fighters and in clashes between herdsmen and farmers than ever before. When President Buhari came into office, the insecurity was confined to the northeast of our country, but now it has spread into the northwest and the central belt. In Buhari term of office of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) government, Nigeria recorded the highest GDP growth in all of Africa. Now, I am sad to see the continent's most populous nation languishing at the 44th position. Fundamental to addressing all these issues is restoring Nigeria's economic growth. Without a growing economy, firms cannot employ our people. Without jobs, poverty and hunger grow. As poverty and hunger grow, so do the conditions that lead to insecurity. We need to break this vicious circle of decline and put our country on a path of growth and prosperity. The future of Nigeria lies on each and every Nigerian citizen to adhere and cooperate for a better Nigeria for our grand and great-grandchildren. But it can happen under one flagbearship. Mr. Abubakar Atiku. Atiku vision Nigeria is so big and attractive and have the potential to reduce poverty, unemployment, insecurity in our motherland. Here are the visions and future for Nigeria. Restoration of investors' confidence. Establishing a stable macroeconomic environment. Our monetary and fiscal policies shall ensure low inflation, stable exchange rate, which we will allow to float, and interest rates that will be supportive of businesses' quest for credit. Enacting economic policies that are coherent, consistent and therefore, more predictable by the business community. Nothing could be more threatening to investment flows than an environment that is full of policy flip-flops. Improving security, law and order to promote social harmony and a conducive business environment. Improving consultations with the private sector in policy design and policy implementation. Working towards achieving the lowest corporate income tax rate in Africa, in order to make Nigeria one of the most attractive destinations for foreign direct investment. Guaranteeing access to secure, transferable rights to land and other forms of property, which is a prerequisite for the private sector to invest and for informal entrepreneurs to shift into the formal economy. Streamlining the multiplicity of incentives for investment and simplifying the associated complex legislative and regulatory framework. Ensuring the granting of qualification for tax incentives is automatic, according to predetermined, uniform, and clear criteria. Undertaking a comprehensive review of the operation of the major high-profile investment incentives to assess their accessibility by eligible firms and their efficacy. These include the Export Expansion Grant, Duty Drawback, Manufacturing and Bond Schemes, Pioneer Tax Status and other tax incentives that are targeted at the medium and large corporations. Working with the Manufacturers Association of Nigeria, Chambers of Commerce and others to identify ways to reduce the cost of borrowing, tackle incidences of multiple taxation and improve availability of foreign exchange for legitimate production input purchases. Liberalize the economy and state enterprise. Undertaking a deregulation of the downstream sector of the economy. Privatizing all 4 refineries and issue licenses for modular refineries. Channeling the proceeds from the privatization exercise into a special fund for the development of education and health. Rebuild infrastructures. Accelerating investment to double our infrastructure stock to approximately 50% of GDP by 2025 and 70% by 2030. Currently, the ratio is less than 30%. Reforming the power sector, which will be a critical policy priority. By 2025, Nigeria shall make giant strides in diversifying its sources of power and delivering up to 20,000 megawatts. Prioritize human capital development. Investing in people, as they are the fundamental reason for growth. Increasing investments in human development subsectors, especially education and health by committing 25% of the budget to education and 15% to health under a collaborative process and within the 3G partnership. Nigeria's public spending on education as a percent of GDP in 2021 was extremely low at 3%. Security under Atiku government. Atiku in an interview said that he would consider an amnesty for corruption suspects in order to help recover billions of dollars stashed abroad by the country's politicians and government officials. Atiku is very clear in his mind that a multifaceted approach will thaw the ice. We proposed economic emancipation of the country, we proposed complete overhaul of our security architecture, we proposed a multi-layer policing and intelligence framework, we proposed dialogue with the grouping and stakeholders. We proposed improved surveillance of our borders using technology, we proposed a motivated armed forces, and above all, we proposed a serious-minded take-no-nonsense leadership attitude that sees a crime for what it is. Surely, more cannot be given because of the nature of security, but I can assure you that Atiku would handle the situation much better. Underdevelopment and illiteracy are at the heart of these unending and mindless killings, which in our opinion has gone on for too long at great expense and embarrassment to our country. He continued, any leader who fails to see the need for some form of restructuring is not ready to give our country a good chance at sustainable development. You will recall that we talked about low Earth orbit satellites and so on. We also talked about a verified biometric identification system that places people in known addresses. For us, Atiku Abubakar's leadership has evolved beyond wanting to have a title. We are at the stage where our efforts are to give Nigeria and her people a fillip to get exponential all-round peace, harmony and prosperity. Kindly subscribe to our channel for more news and updates of Mr. Atiku, Nigeria and others. Thank you for watching.